Okay, let's get busy, everybody. 10:25 now on this Sunday evening, getting ready for a new work week. And I've got some great news. I've got some really good news. The weather is turning the corner, and it's going to shake out a lot better than what we've had the last several days. Now, we've just got to get through a chilly open to the day on Monday. Frost advisory is back in place. And if you're wondering out there, why in the world are we having all these frost advisories? I mean, don't they stop at some point? Well, they don't really stop until you get a freeze that puts an end to the growing season. We haven't necessarily had that within our viewing area yet, so it's just been these marginal temperatures in the middle 30s, and therefore here we go again with a frost advisory. I don't think we're going to go into the freeze zone. If we did happen to get down to 32 in GR, that would be like the very low point, so we're not looking at a hard freeze, I don't believe, anywhere within the viewing area. Having said that, there is a freeze warning for Newaygo and Mecosta counties. Perhaps some outlined locations can get down to 30 or 31 degrees for an hour or two in the overnight. Generally, though, I think between about 33 and 35 or 36 will be the common overnight low, except for the immediate lakeshore. You'll be held in the upper 30s with some additional lake clouds and just that insulation effect from the waters of Lake Michigan. Mainly a dry work week ahead. I don't see any real opportunities for rain to come in here of any great consequence right on through next weekend. That's the way it stands right now. We had mentioned the chance for a shower perhaps early on Tuesday or Wednesday. I guess that's still out there, but mainly skirting the northernmost sections of our viewing area. Not looking for much. Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, and Battle Creek, milder and windier Tuesday and Wednesday, but for a good reason, helping to tug on some of that warmer air out west and bring it into the lower peninsula. So that's some great news. And summer perhaps returning. Erica Striva wrote that line this morning on our headline graphic. I left it up there. And 74s we've got for Saturday and Sunday. But, you know, taking a look at the maps and kind of just the overall pattern across the United States, these 74s, there's possibility that can get elevated. So stay tuned as we go forth. I mentioned it last night on the show. It's not out of the realm that we actually could make a run for 80 degrees if everything comes together just right. But that's still several days down the line. Things can change overall. I do think we're working towards a warmer pattern, though, as we go forth this coming week. The coolest air over the nation right here. Once you know it, in the Midwest and the Great Lakes, temperatures in the lower to mid 40s as we speak. Winds are coming down, so that's one of the ingredients to really chilling out in the overnight. And light winds, clear skies, and you got a dry atmosphere. All those coming together. Decent radiational cooling, lower 30s to start tomorrow. Winds pick up, by the way, late morning, especially tomorrow afternoon, particularly along the lakeshore. So a high beach hazard risk there, mainly north of Holland, or especially north of Holland, with south-southwest winds at 15 to 25. Waves building to 2 to 5 feet in the afternoon, 3 to 6 or even 7 feet. By later tomorrow night. Here's a picture from Grand Haven this morning. Jenny Perkins, couple showers giving way to a touch of sun, a rainbow out there. And then this evening, the Holland sunset from Dave Tanis. Thanks to him for sending that in. Live radar, any precipitation has been shrinking up. So a couple sprinkles over Berrien County, but those are going away shortly. Winds out of the north right now. Those will actually shift to the south in the overnight, but go very calm in between. Weather disturbances over Canada. Those are clipper-like systems, the type you hear in winter, clippers that bring snow. Well, those clippers are bringing rain and going to our north. Derek and Janice, and they are going to kick up the winds here Tuesday and Wednesday, but drive us into the 60s. Momentarily cooler Thursday. We'll talk more about that warm-up in the next segment. Look at that, mid-70s by Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, now you're talking.
Beautiful weekend ahead, Anthony. Thank you. As we get